Jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump.
Alright, we're downstairs at the Y now. This is basically the equipment, the gym. This is where all the other machines are that aren't cardio. They also have a sauna, they have TVs, they have music you can listen to. So right now Cheyenne's going to show us the basic rules and things that we need to know when we start using equipment for our exercises.
So we only have time to go over a couple of machines today, but when you're working out on your own, you should be doing a full body workout in order to get the benefits from it. But we'll start with the leg press.
The leg press, okay, so what should I do?
So when you're sitting on the leg press, you can go ahead and have a seat. When you bring your feet up, what I want to see is a 90-degree angle with your legs, and you're going to need to bring your seat back a little bit.
Bring it back?
Yep, so here's where your adjustment is, right down here where the yellow pin is.
Okay.
Yep, you're just going to slide that seat back, and then snap it into place.
Okay.
And then you're going to bring those feet up onto the plate.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're actually going to slide you back just one. I think we went
Slide
back
back
a little
some more?
too far. All right, back towards that. Sorry. So forward. There we go. So go ahead and bring your feet back up. Yeah. So his feet is up high enough now, so we've got a good angle here. Actually, you can probably bring your toes just a little higher. There we go. And when you push out, we want to make sure that you don't lock those knees into place when you reach that full range of motion. You still want to have soft knees at the end of the range of motion. So when you push out, and we can adjust the weight.
Adjust the weight. Do not be a superhero.
Do not be a superhero.
Okay. Yeah, so we're...
So let's go ahead and take it down to 150.
That's okay. That sounds a little bit better.
Well, let's give the 150 a try.
All right, I should be able to do this one. Okay.
So go ahead and push forward.
Yes.
Good. Right there. I don't want your knees to go down quite that far.
Almost locked them too.
Okay, so then come back up. So you're keeping
Should I come back up slow?
slow. Yep, slow and controlled.
Ooh, yeah.
So we want to keep it slow and controlled through your full range of motion, and just making sure that you're not locking those knees when you come to the bottom of that range.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, how about reps? Like, should we do, how many should we do?
It depends on what your goals are, but generally starting out with 2 sets is good. Anywhere from like 8 to 12 repetitions when you first start doing it.
All right, I'm thinking I'm going to do a couple. You know, I need to get back in the gym.
Jump, 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 jump.
So one thing you need to make sure is that you work out every group in your body. Don't just do your legs. You need to do your upper body also, so you can be balanced out. You don't want to be muscle with toothpick legs. So now this machine is called the abdominal, and Cheyenne's going to show me how to use this.
So the adjustment that we have is actually the adjustment right down here. You're just going to pull the pin out and slide it into the correct position. What we want to see is a little bend in the knees. We don't want your knees to be straight out in a locked position when you're using this machine. What Paul's going to do now is bring his arm straight out in front of him.
I can do this.
And you're actually going to hold your arms in that position through your full range of motion. So now you're going to come forward, keeping your arms straight. Good. And then you're going to come back, keeping your arms straight. And the curve of your back is actually going to hug the curve of that pad right there. You don't want to bring your neck back quite that far. That's an unsafe position for your neck to be in. So kind of keeping a straight line with your neck and coming back forward. Good. And then slowly come back. Hugging the back. There you go.
Okay.
So, and make sure the weights don't touch in between your reps.
Okay, so it should be like a kind of just a floating type.
And keep your arms straight. You're bending your elbows a little bit. Yep. We don't want to rest until we're finished with our full set.
Okay. And there's another way we can do abdominal core groups too. Let's show me that.
All right. We've got stability balls over this way.
Size make a difference?
It does.
All right. Make sure you get the right size. They were butt balls when I was in school.
It's probably hard to hear with the speaker. When you're seated on the stability ball, you're wanting a right angle when you sit down, so you don't want to be so high that your legs are kind of straightening out, but you don't want to be so low that your knees are coming up kind of
All right.
above.
I guess I can do a...
So you're probably
big
Come
ball.
out here.
We'll sit on it and see. We might try the other
Okay.
girl instead.
I don't know what she's trying to say with this big ball.
See, it's actually fine because by the time you sit down on it, you're kind of lowered a little bit on the ball. So what you're doing is have you ever used a stability ball for crunches before?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's try.
So for just regular crunches, you're kind of keeping it straight. So go ahead and walk yourself forward. Yep. So your back is coming back to hug the curve of that ball. You're gonna come a little further forward. There you go. Yep. So if you're holding your hands here, make sure that you're keeping your neck long. You don't want to stretch it up.
Or we can do this.
You can. If you put your hands on the back of your head, make sure you don't pull your head forward. Make sure you're using your abdominals to bring yourself forward. And when I say forward, you're actually coming up with it too. So I don't want you to curl forward. I want you to come up off the ball. So you're coming up a little too far off the ball. Your low back needs to stay in contact with the ball. It's just the upper back. Right there. There you go.
Okay.
And you'll see it a little shake right there. So that means that you're doing it right. You're working those muscles.
All right.
Be careful with the
mistake,
neck
you gotta
fold.
shake.
Be careful with the neck fold.
Okay. I'm having composure.
All right.
One more important thing about strength training is it's just as important to get your rest in between your workouts as it is to get your workouts. So you should have about 24 to 48 hours in between your strength training workouts.
Jump around. Jump around. Jump up and
All
get
right.
down.
This is the last part. She's gonna Cheyenne here is gonna give us some advice on other things you can do outside of the gym to stay fit.
So there's lots of things that you can do to stay active. Just taking a walk if you have any animals, taking your dogs for walks, any kind of exercises where you're carrying things like your book bag. Just make sure that you're not carrying it just on one shoulder because sometimes that can promote muscular imbalances. So we want to distribute the weight evenly. And then even also doing things like push-ups and crunches, you can do those at home on your own as well.
All right. Now we're gonna go upstairs and see what we have to do actually to become a member here at the YMCA.